Hello and welcome to Fashion Report Friday, the weekly video series trying to get you the most MGP possible from the Mandeville Gold Saucer every Friday when judging begins for the Fashion Report minigame. This is week 302 and the theme is Educated Oracle. The individual clues include a true spectacle for our helm, the Conqueror for our chest, cocking up a storm for our gloves, and our left ring slot or bottom ring slot cute as a button. In this video we have a 100 score with limitations, we have an 80 with dies, and the easiest 80 possible designed to work on anybody. So without further ado, for the 100 score, first of all I went for the classic spectacles. This is a very affordable and low level craft with Goldsmith to create these spectacles. You can obviously get these on the market board as well if you don't do any crafting. Alternatively, the elegant rimless glasses, the oval spectacles, shaded spectacles, the contemporary pince-nez, the oval reading glasses, the cowl eyeglasses, and many, many more will all work for gold this week. Any spectacles should work for gold. For the chest then, I personally went for the blood hempen vest of scouting. This is obviously locking me to a ninja or scouting related job, but of course we could get this from a vendor, which is why I went for it. Alternatively, the blood hempen vest of striking will work as well. These can both be obtained from Norlays in the Pillars of Ishgard in the jeweled Grosier for 33,000 gil. Alternatively, the Conqueror's Vest, Subjugator's Vest, and the Ghost Bark Vest of Healing will all work for gold as well this week. For the gloves, I personally went for the leather light mitts. These are reasonably obtainable from low-level city-state armor vendors, such as Gwalter in the Steppes of Thal of Uldar here, and you can find this from a Disciple of Magic levels 1 to 9 tab for just 126 gil, making this very difficult to sort of combat against of a choice. Alternatives, just to mention a couple, include the 2014 Valentione mitts and the Culinarian's mitts as well. Both of those will give you gold. There are plenty of other alternatives, but I don't see the point in listing anything past this easy option. And finally, for the ring, which, just to remind you, is the bottom ring slot or the left ring slot, I personally went for the Vortex Ring of Fending. This is something I've had in my character's retainer inventory for a very long time. You can originally get any of these rings from the Howling Eye on Extreme Mode, which of course these days, if you're maximum level, you can unsynchronize this, undersize party this, go in there and just basically hit it twice, and it will give you the loot like a piñata. These are very easy to get. You don't need fending. You can get any ring from the Howling Eye Extreme. And also, you can also go do the Striking Tree on Extreme. The Judgment Rings will work as well. Additionally, another alternative is the Augmented Shire Preceptor's Ring for 280 Allegan Tomestones of Poetics. But again, you might as well just hit a piñata. It's probably a little bit quicker, unless you already have the Poetics lying around doing nothing. And that's the 100 score. Not too bad, but we can do better with the other options. For the 80 with dies, you dye any weapon in a game Mesa red, any helm in a game jet black dye, any chest blood red, any hands in a game snow white, any legs dark blue, and any feet canary yellow. Now unfortunately, using jet black and canary yellow there is going to set you back a fair bit of gil, depending on if you already have pieces of gear somewhere on your character that might already be dyed colours like that. If so, then just equip those. However, if you're going to be, trying this out for the first time and you don't have these dyes, or you find them hard to source, then let's move on to something a little easier. For the easiest 80 possible then, of course, we could combine any two items from the 100. That is a completely valid option. For example, combining the classic spectacles and the leather light mitts would be absolutely fine. But another great option, considering that blood red dye from the dye options was from an NPC vendor for 40 gil, and you can go to like Nana Bay in Uldar, for example, spend 40 gil and you get a pot of this dye. If you dye any chest in the game blood red and then equip those leather light mitts from the low-level city-state armor vendor, such as Gwalta, you'll be able to guarantee yourself an 80 score, as long as you have something equipped in every slot. Very simple this week. I would say this is the best option, or just combine two of the items that we mentioned earlier. Definitely the 100 score is a little bit of a tight one, depending or not if you are striking or scouting or Disciple of War in general. There are other options, but it's a bit like, why bother at this point? Just do the easiest option, get the most MGP, and then wait for next week if you want to do a 100. Anyway, much love. Link in the description to the theory thread on Reddit where this is theorized each and every week. And I will enjoy my weekend, and I hope you enjoy yours. Much love. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.